More than 4 decades ago, a spacecraft no bigger than a small car was launched into the void of space, carrying with it the hopes of humanity, a golden record of sounds from Earth, and an ambitious mission to explore the outer planets. That spacecraft was Voyager 1. Originally expected to survive only a few years, Voyager 1 has far exceeded every expectation, becoming the farthest human-made object from Earth and the first spacecraft to ever enter interstellar space. But now, after 45 years in space, Voyager 1 has sent back a signal that scientists can hardly believe. It's a discovery so strange, so unexpected, that some have even called it impossible. To understand the magnitude of this discovery, we need to take a step back and understand what Voyager 1 is and where it's been. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 had a specific job: fly by Jupiter and Saturn, gather data, and send it back to Earth. It was a twin mission accompanied by Voyager 2, which would take a slightly different path. These two probes changed our understanding of the solar system. They gave us the first close-up images of Jupiter's Great Red Spot, the complex ring systems of Saturn, and the volcanic activity on Jupiter's moon, Io, something that no one expected. But after the planetary flybys were complete, NASA didn't shut the Voyagers down. Instead, they kept going. Voyager 1 continued its journey outward, deeper into the solar system, into a realm where no probe had ever traveled. Decades passed, and while most people assumed Voyager was now just a relic drifting in space, scientists kept listening, because Voyager 1 was still talking. Then, in 2012, something historic happened. Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the sun's influence ends and interstellar space begins. It became the first object made by humans to leave the solar system. That milestone alone would be enough to secure its legacy. But what happened next is what brings us to this incredible, almost impossible new discovery. In 2022 and continuing into 2023, Voyager 1 started sending back strange data, signals that didn't make sense. Engineers noticed irregularities in its attitude articulation and control system, which is responsible for keeping its antenna pointed at Earth. But what truly puzzled them wasn't just a technical glitch. Buried in the signal data were strange, low-frequency oscillations, vibrations that shouldn't be there. At first, scientists thought it was just interference or malfunction. After all, Voyager 1 is now over 15 billion miles away from Earth. Its systems are ancient, running on technology from the 1970s. It communicates with Earth using a 23-watt transmitter, about the same power as a refrigerator light bulb, and its signals take over 22 hours to reach us. Given those odds, weird data is expected. But this was different. The patterns in the signal suggested something external, something interacting with Voyager 1 in interstellar space. The data showed consistent rhythmic pulses, occurring at regular intervals, almost like a heartbeat. The frequency didn't match any known sources of interference. These pulses appeared to be coming from deep space itself. More puzzlingly, they were consistent with plasma waves, but at an energy level that Voyager 1 should not be detecting out there, beyond the influence of the sun. So, what could be causing it? One theory emerged. Voyager 1 might have encountered a region of interstellar medium far denser and more turbulent than previously believed. This medium, made up of ionized gas and magnetic fields, was once thought to be mostly quiet, a kind of cosmic desert. But the new data hints at something very different. Instead of emptiness, Voyager 1 may have stumbled into a turbulent sea of invisible matter, possibly remnants of ancient supernovae, or regions where galactic magnetic fields are interacting in unpredictable ways. Another possibility is even more profound. Some physicists speculate that the pulses could be coming from an unknown astrophysical source, a deep space phenomenon that we have never detected before because we simply weren't listening from the right place. Remember, Voyager 1 is now outside the protective bubble of the solar system. It's essentially a floating ear in the vast darkness, and it might be hearing something we've never heard before. If this is true, it could mean that our understanding of interstellar space is incomplete. We've always assumed the space between stars is relatively empty, punctuated by the occasional gas cloud or rogue particle. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if there are structures, currents, and waves moving through the interstellar medium that we simply can't detect from within our solar system? Voyager 1 could be giving us the first direct evidence of this hidden architecture of the galaxy. The implications are staggering. If the interstellar medium is far more dynamic and structured than we thought, it could affect everything from how stars form to how galaxies evolve. It could change how we plan future missions, how we design interstellar probes, and even how we look for signs of life beyond Earth. Because if this discovery proves anything, it's that we know far less about the universe than we thought. But perhaps the most mind-bending theory is the one that's hardest to ignore. Some scientists and independent researchers have floated the idea that the pulses Voyager 1 is detecting may not be entirely natural. There's no evidence of this yet, and the scientific community remains cautious. But the idea is simple. What if Voyager 1 has intercepted an artificial signal, something not made by nature, but by intelligence? It's an idea straight out of science fiction, but so was the idea of sending a spacecraft beyond the solar system in the 1970s. Voyager 1 carries the golden record, a message to the stars encoded with sounds and images from Earth, music, greetings in multiple languages, and even a map showing Earth's location. It was meant for any intelligent life that might one day find the spacecraft drifting through space. But what if the message was received, and what if the reply has already been sent? It's a wild theory, of course, but it can't be entirely dismissed. The universe is vast beyond comprehension. In that endless expanse, the idea that we are the only intelligent beings seems increasingly unlikely. And if there is someone, or something out there, Voyager 1 might be the first point of contact. Even without venturing into speculative territory, the discovery itself is monumental. Voyager 1 is detecting plasma oscillations that defy our models. It's sending back signals that suggest interstellar space is not empty, but active, maybe even alive in its own way. And it's doing all this with technology that's almost half a century old. That, in itself, is a testament to human ingenuity. As Voyager 1 continues its lonely journey through the interstellar void, its signal remains one of the most remarkable achievements in the history of science and engineering. Every transmission that reaches Earth is like a postcard from the edge of the unknown, a whisper from beyond the solar system, carried on a beam of radio waves across billions of miles of space. And what those signals contain might rewrite what we thought we knew about the nature of space itself. The new data Voyager 1 is sending has prompted a wave of new theoretical work. Some astrophysicists are revisiting old models of the interstellar medium, while others are developing entirely new ones. Simulations are being run to explore how supernova shockwaves might ripple through the interstellar medium, creating turbulent pockets of dense, energized plasma. Some believe that Voyager 1 may be passing through one of these pockets right now, offering the first direct measurements of such a region. What's even more astonishing is that Voyager 1 wasn't designed to study interstellar space. It has no specialized sensors for this kind of environment, yet it is gathering unprecedented data. This highlights an important truth. Sometimes the most significant discoveries in science come not from what we plan to find, but from what surprises us. Voyager 1 is the embodiment of that principle. It was meant to study planets, but now it's teaching us about the space between the stars. Meanwhile, engineers at NASA are working around the clock to keep Voyager 1 alive. At its current distance, even sending a single command takes almost a full day to reach the spacecraft and another day for the response to come back. Its power source, a radioisotope thermoelectric generator fueled by plutonium-238, is slowly decaying. To conserve power, systems have been shut down one by one. Cameras, instruments, even heaters have been turned off. Still, the spacecraft endures, operating in conditions colder than minus 60 degrees Celsius, in an environment far harsher than anything it was designed for. And yet, against all odds, Voyager 1 persists. It continues to beam back data, continues to send its whispers across the void. And now, those whispers contain clues that something extraordinary may be out there. Whether it's a dense cloud of plasma, an interstellar shockwave, or something far more exotic. We now know that interstellar space is far more active than we ever imagined. This opens up profound questions. What else lies beyond the heliopause? What other mysteries might Voyager 1 uncover as it plunges deeper into the galaxy? And perhaps most intriguing of all, what would happen if we built new probes with modern technology, capable of reaching interstellar space much faster, equipped with better instruments, and designed specifically for these environments. Voyager 1 is showing us that there's so much more out there, just waiting to be explored. The legacy of Voyager 1 isn't just in the data it's sending back, it's in what it represents. A tiny machine, powered by decaying plutonium, built with 1970s technology, is now venturing into the great unknown, further than any human-made object has ever gone. And it's still discovering. It's still surprising us. It's still expanding the boundaries of what we know. If Voyager 1's impossible discovery teaches us anything, it's that the universe is not a quiet, empty void. It is dynamic, mysterious, and full of wonders we haven't yet begun to comprehend. Whether these plasma waves are natural or hint at something even more profound, they remind us that our journey into the cosmos is only just beginning. And so, while Voyager 1 silently glides deeper into the stars, its faint signal remains a beacon, not just of technology or exploration, but of curiosity, the unstoppable human drive to seek, to learn, to go beyond. In the vast darkness between the stars, Voyager 1 is our message in a bottle, a testament to our desire to understand the cosmos. And now, 45 years after it left Earth, it may have just made its most important discovery yet. The story of Voyager 1 is far from over. With each passing day, it enters territory no probe has ever seen. It may not have much time left before its power fails and its voice goes silent forever. But until that moment comes, every bit of data it sends back could hold the key to a new understanding of our galaxy. The impossible has already happened. Now, the question is, what comes next?